Let's fucking go! I'm fucking vigilant now! Fucking go, side to side, fucking move this shit! Fucking go! Just go ahead and look around, right? You fucking control! Look at the guys that we pick up, right? And look at the guys we got all, right? What are you doing about this shit, right? You must have really do all that turn up! You're the one down on his back! You think I'm running when you run on the back? But the kill really fucking falls out! This is nothing but hype! This is all for me.
Raised with the Warrior Word, and I'm here with
Aiden Long,
Braden Garcia,
Jackson Spindon, Ethan Garcia.
and they are Vision Without. So going to the first question, this guy's your first show, but you guys did very, very well. Me personally, I punched the shit out of Mr. James because of your music, so thank you very much. But going to the first question, how did you guys feel up there?
It's always like such an adrenaline rush. Even sometimes when you're nervous before a show, you get up there and you start playing, and like as soon as you start playing, it's just like a euphoria that is honestly not comparable to anything else. It really brings something to it.
Yeah, I was extremely anxious before this first show, but no, when I went up there, I pretty much just blacked out, and then we were done, and it was nice.
I mean, I have to agree with Braden. It's kind of like a blackout moment where it's like you start the set goes, and then the set ends, and you don't even know what happened. It was just like all in the moment.
It was very fun. I really enjoyed it. That's all.
All right, where did you guys get the name Vision Without?
That would come from our vocalist.
That's our bassist. That's the bassist.
That would come from our bassist.
So we had a name before that called Nothing But Hate, but we decided that we didn't want to just write music about hating stuff. So I flipped through a book and just picked a random Vision Without was sitting there, and we just rolled with it. That was pretty much it.
Where did you guys get, like, what are you guys' inspirations, music-wise?
You know, my inspiration comes from a lot of different stuff because I listen to a lot of different genres and a lot of different drummers. But obviously, mostly like a lot of hardcore punk bands are the inspiration. Lately, like when we were writing our demo, I was listening to a lot of Pain of Truth, a lot of Inclination. I'm always listening to this post-hardcore band called Movements, and just the fluidity of their drummer really inspires me for sure.
Same thing. Not same bands, but no. So the hardcore punk scene. So my inspiration was like Magnitude, One Step Closer, Shackled, Broken Vow, stuff like that.
So when I joined the band, I was actually new to the hardcore scene. So when they introduced me to all of this, I immersed myself in, the bands, like you said, Pain of Truth, One Step Closer, Inclination, Shackled, just Eco Strike, all of them. I kind of really immersed myself in the genre, and then, took from that and just wrote from that and went forward. And so
I gotta say, like, No Option, Hesitate, Pain of Truth, Eco Strike, Dare. Pretty much, yeah.
So, okay, so you said, but, you guys just released a self-titled demo, which is really good. I like the Goodfellas sample that bangs, that fucks hard.
Oh, yeah.
But what was your guys' creative process, going into that demo,
A lot of the times it starts with Jackson just noodling around like at practice or on his own, and he'll send us a riff, and then usually he sends it to our drive, and then I end up playing some drums to it, sit on it for a week or two or whatever, and then at practice we jam on it, and then vocals come after that. It's usually a pretty simple process, honestly. And honestly, like, Goodfellas is a good fucking movie, so like we had to throw the sample in there. You know how it goes.
It's literally exactly what he said. Jackson writes it, but Jackson writes 90% of the stuff, and we just all jam on it at practice, and whatever works, and whatever doesn't.
Yeah. So, like I said, they gave me the idea, and I just totally, threw myself into that genre and style, and I saw what they were going for. I wrote shit in that direction, I wrote stuff in that direction, and we just all kind of four of us created a creative kind of middle ground, and it just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it's just pretty much Jackson sending it, and then all of us just building off that. That's pretty much all it is.
There's the drums a couple times, right? We started with drums a couple times. I'd like to think I do something. Not really, though. It's Jackson.
The kid who knew nothing about hardcore when we started.
All right, so the demo just came out, like, what, 2 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago. This might be too soon, but what can we expect else? What else do you guys have cooking in the lab?
Well, we have a couple things in store. We've talked about a split with another band potentially. I think we're going to sit on who that's with. You'll have to be pleasantly surprised when it comes out. And we're also looking on a release of our own to come out sometime in the near future.
Speak for you guys.
Oh, what we got planning? Yeah, just like the split with someone. We're not gonna say, but hopefully, like, beginning of next year, we'll have like something of our own, like some big thing come out.
All right, last question. What advice would you guys give to like other up and coming bands that you wish someone told you?
I think the biggest thing for musicians in general is, like, when you feel like you're hitting a wall and not getting anywhere, you're not able to write music, you're not able to improve your technique or anything like that, don't stop. And even if you're not doing anything different, keep doing what you're doing, and eventually, like, something better will come out of it for sure. Just always stick to it.
Yeah, what he said, but there's not a huge hardcore scene in the area.
Yeah.
So, basically, if somebody wants to start a hardcore band or a band in general, just go out and do it. People are gonna listen, whether they like it or not. So.
I think my advice for small bands would be, don't make your eyes bigger than your stomach. We made the four song little demo, went out there, played our first show. It all went great. Just do things in your own style and make your own sound, and just always have faith in it. What you're doing is right, and just fucking go for it.
I'd say, like, if you want to start a band, start it. Like, the scene we have here, like, they're always, like, welcoming. They listen to whatever, and they'll support whatever. So, like, you'll have support no matter what.
The local scene is very supportive around here.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you feel like starting it or you're nervous about it, don't be, like, people here will listen no matter what.
Okay, well, thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Oh, I have one more thing.
Yes.
Burger King fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And like
The seeds on the burgers is absolutely disgusting.
That's all.
Their chicken sandwich.
Amazing. It's amazing.
It's a myth,
There's
dude.
nothing wrong with Burger King. Nothing wrong.
I agree with you.
Sorry we ruined your interview about Burger King, but you had to get that out.
This is a political message, by the way.
Yeah, I think I broke James' phone, but that's alright. It was pissing me off. It's fine.
Hey, dude, I feel that.
Alright.
Who was a guy I have no idea? Who was a guy I haven't seen him before? Who was a guy I'm who are you? Who was a guy he must not be from here, 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 here. Must not be from here. Thank you. We're the Scummies, and we're in the fucking house. We're about to get fucking loud!
I'm Ethan Reyes with the Warrior Word, and I'm here with Michael.
Roland Smelly.
Alex Anger.
And they are the Scummies. Alright, first question. You guys are amazing out there. I really love your music. I'd say Penny on My Wall is probably my favorite song. Hasn't been released yet, so I'm just waiting. Look every day at the Spotify, but when you guys are performing, how do you guys feel out there?
I don't know, exhilarated, I guess. Yeah, pumped up, ready to tear some shit up.
I just kind of try to get into the mindset of letting loose, you know, like kind of turning off a bit and just letting it flow.
So the Scummies, you guys are named the Scummies. Where did you guys get that name from?
So the Scummies originally started with Alex Anger and myself. We were at a mall. We were talking shit about a coworker that we worked with, and I heard Alex call him a Scummy. And I never heard that before in my life. So I was like, fuck, dude, that's the name. There we go. Am I supposed to cuss? I can say you can cuss. Okay, fuck you. All right.
No, that mostly covers it, yeah. Yeah, it's just an inside joke, you know, just calling people what they are.
Yeah. All right, so you guys have stage names. I don't know if you would call them stage names, but you're Toxic, Smelly, and you're Anger. Thank you. Where do you guys come up with the idea for stage names, or you know?
Those aren't stage names. Those are our real names.
Are they? Mm-hmm. You guys legal? Were you born like that?
Yeah.
Always just Toxic?
Yeah.
That's good to know. Have you always been Smelly?
1 second. Oh, fuck, dude. You smell the smell? Oh.
Smelly for sure, yeah.
Smelly for sure. Alex, are you angry?
I am angry. It's a long family tradition to
be angry?
Yeah, just to vent.
All right. So you guys just released an album, Club to Scum. Where's your guys' creative process going into that album?
We really like to put on some Mayday parade before we start writing, and then we just kind of jam stuff out. You know, we really wear our influences on our sleeves, and you know, I think it really shows in the music. I think some of our influences that inspire us a lot is Chumbawamba, Mayday Parade. Limp Bizkit is a huge influence for us. It's going to be one of those fucking days. Alex, you got anything?
I usually smoke a cigarette to start.
Many cigarettes, constantly. Only the best.
What do you guys smoke?
Nothing.
Oh. Like cigarettes.
He don't smoke. He's a scrub. I smoke Virginia Slims, but when I'm tight on the money, I switch to Camels.
I'm always a Parliament smoker.
All right. So what are some of your? So you said inspirations. What are some of your guys' inspirations? Like, what do you guys really listen to growing up, and how does that incorporate in your music?
I listen to a lot of The Fray. I think their guitar playing is really cool. the way they write melodies, you know, it's pretty cool. The mixing on their albums is really good too. You know, just it's nice and clean. You know, family friendly, safe. Yeah, that's what I like.
I think a big influence for me is Maroon 5. They just have really catchy music, and I feel it in my soul.
I don't know what's so funny. He's talking about his favorite.
I'm talking about my favorite band here, buddy. Maroon 5. It just comes out. It just comes out of my arms, comes out of my mouth. And, Adam Levine. He's the dude. He's the guy.
Although he got canceled, so I mean.
He got canceled.
He's not a good person.
Yeah.
Maroon 5 is not my favorite band. I take that back.
I think he pushed off a girl off stage. She was like,
It's pretty scummy.
hey, it's pretty scummy.
Pretty scummy.
I'm a big Reba fan, Reba McEntire. You know, I like watch the show, you know, listen to it beforehand. Yeah. She's the queen of country music. I just want that to be known.
Yes. So, Mr. Smelly, this question is for you. Is it particularly hard to drum and also sing your beautiful voice out?
He actually plays to a track.
Yeah, I don't actually play. We just push play, and I just act like I'm playing. Yeah, so I'm actually a fake drummer. On the record.
I see. Well, it's because I saw when you were playing, you're playing and then the microphone comes down, so then you gotta go under the microphone and.
Yeah, on a serious note, that's how I learned to play drums. I played drums because we started jamming together. So, like, for me, it's kind of hard to play drums and not sing, if that makes sense. It's just kind of how I learned.
So, like I just said, Penny in the Wall is my favorite song, and that's coming out here soon. But what else can I expect? What can they expect?
Am I allowed to talk about it? Okay, all right.
It's an exclusive.
Yeah, this is an exclusive. So, I mean, we've got some things in the works. We're planning on dropping another EP towards the summer, and there might be a possible tour coming.
Can I get the name of the EP?
Undecided.
Maybe Return to Club Scum. Maybe Return.
Maybe. I don't know. Alex, you got any guesses? Get in that shit.
On the spot.
I got short arms.
Let me think.
Five
Lord,
seconds.
yeah, I don't know if I got one yet. Let me think on that.
All right. Well, Alex, I really love your jokes. Please keep on doing them. I think this is my second time seeing you guys, but I really enjoy your. I mean, if like this never works out, which I doubt, you should always go for comedy. I think SNL would really love you.
Can you do any characters?
I don't know if SNL is ready for somebody like this, you know?
But I think that's what they need is someone of your caliber, someone of your talent to really go in there and clean it up.
I don't know if they need these, that anger brought to the stage, honestly.
So you might break something.
Yeah. I might call out one of the crowd members, honestly. Hey, you! What the fuck's the matter with you?
All right. So last question. What advice would you guys give to up and coming bands that which you got, advice wise?
I guess just play as much as you possibly can.
Just be hungry, like jump at any opportunity you can. Like we try to never say no to shows. Like take practice serious. Like practice at least once a week. Reach out to me if you want to have a show. If you want to need help being in a band, reach out to us because we want to help the community. We want to make this scene really good. Like we want a lot of bands. So just practice. Be hungry.
Mr. Anger?
I guess I would say, try and experiment. Try and do what you can to, hear what other people are doing. Try to think about, what a sound should sound like in general. I don't know, that's kind of vague as hell, but just... that's the best I got,
Thank you. Thank you guys for... taking time to interview me. You guys, again, were amazing. I love seeing you guys. I love you guys' music. Just keep it up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
I see the mic. All right, Mr. Interviewer.
Yes.
What is the Pokemon card in the back of your phone?
Is my favorite Pokemon. It's Deoxys. It's a Psychic type.
Why is it your favorite Pokemon?
Because it looks cool as fuck.
Is it good in the game?
Yes.
What's its best move? Oh, cheater! Cheater!
Barrier attack.
Fake. Aggron's the best Pokemon.
All right, thank you guys.
Behind the studio is the engineer or her manager or her producer or whoever. And she just couldn't get the feeling for the song. She didn't know she was going to play this song faster, she should play the song slower. So she was asking, what should I do? And the engineer, he just turns knobs. He doesn't know anything. So he turns to the manager or the producer, we don't know. And he says, what should I tell her? She needs help, what should I say? And the manager is unbelievable. He said, Taylor Swift. Tell her to play the song swiftly.